Welcome to the Bitcoin Consciousness podcast. This will be another solo episode where I express myself directly to you. Just switching the music here. Coming into beautiful background music by Hania Rani from Poland. I listened to this when I was going for a walk today. And I just slowed it down a little bit for this episode, which will be like a talk, but also like a meditation. So as we bend time and we come into the present moment, take a deep breath in and feel your body. So I wanted to talk about unconditional love today, because I like to talk about Bitcoin consciousness and how things will be when we move through this transition further, and how it would be to live on a love standard compared to the fear standard that we have experienced for many, many generations. And to start to understand that, we need to talk about unconditional love, I think. To do that, we have two minds. We have our rational mind and we have our intuitive mind. And this is how we can understand this substance or this concept, unconditional love. If we first look with our rational mind, we need to look at the models we use and then take a look at the model we have for unconditional love. So this model or this filter is sort of a combination of what we have experienced so far. Every book we read about the topic, every person that has spoken about it. So we have this conceptual idea, what is unconditional love? So if we try on this filter and we say, imagine that you have unconditional love flowing around you in your room, and you have unconditional love flowing within your body. And just notice how that filter with the power of your rational mind can influence your state. So this is what we can call a placebo effect. It's your model of unconditional love that you sort of step into and feel how it can make you feel more relaxed. It makes you feel safer. Because you have created this model of something very pure, friendly. Maybe you connected with a saint or a godlike figure, and you can imagine how much that person must have loved himself or herself or the people around them. So it's like a state of being able to accept others and ourselves. If we then take a look at our intuitive mind that operate without models, without filters, and it's just tapping into things directly. And it's the way we sense things, feel things. So rather than imagining, like we do with the rational mind, we can now try to feel or sense unconditional love within us and around us. Take a deep breath in. And notice if you could see, feel a difference. So imagine being able to switch between our rational mind and intuitive mind as we want, and how they can work together. As you feel your heart area, and you can imagine or sense, feel unconditional love flowing out of the heart area in all directions. So it's not so much of a speech about unconditional love, it's more like an experience of unconditional love. Why would I talk about it when we can just feel it? It's not so much to say. So if you experience some degree of unconditional love at this point, you can notice that it doesn't blend well with fear. You can't feel fear at the same time as you feel unconditional love. It's like they are competing for the same space. So, how would the world look like then? When we transition into a love standard rather than the fear standard. Everybody could be whatever they want to be. Because it's no right or wrong on an unconditional love standard. It's no good or bad. All those dualistic concepts are part of the conditioning. And you might experience how your different ideas about what is good, what is bad, how you should behave or how you could behave, and all of those dualistic ideas melts away in the presence of unconditional love. So, how would people behave then? If we have unconditional love flowing through society? How would we parent our children? Would it be any reason to hide anything if we all know that nothing can be good or bad? So it wouldn't be any reason for us not to speak the truth. would it be any point in pretending to be someone we are not? Maybe that scares some of you, not be able to hide. But what is it you want to hide? So in this transition between the fear standard of the fiat consciousness and the love standard of the Bitcoin consciousness, it's a time for letting go of old patterns. The old patterns do not work. We have tried them over and over again. They just bring control, centralization, pain, scarcity, lack. So we all go through this detox. Some people move through it fast. Others go more slowly. But all humans are moving through the same detox of old patterns at this time. We are so used to acting from fear that we hardly notice it. And we have rational explanations for everything we do. And there comes the unconditional love that just melts away all our worries, fears, traumas, defenses, triggers, projections, and allow us to find peace at last. So who are we then on the other side? Who are we in the Bitcoin consciousness? Who will we be in the near future? If we are not our old patterns, what are we then? Who am I? Who are you? all our mental models for what we are not correct. So we can activate intuitive mind now and ask ourselves, who am I? And feel, sense it beyond your models. Ask yourself, how can I connect to my node on the creation network? How can I become even more aware of my node on the creation network? You can imagine or sense your energy body around you. About 1 or 2 meters out in all directions. So you properly come in to your core, your node, your source. And allow anything that is not you to just melt away from your energy body. Old traumas, defenses, triggers, reactions, models, outdated models, self-images, models of the world, models of your friends, models of your family. And just feel, sense. We have tried the models of the rational mind for so long, but they are stuck in the past. So it's time for an upgrade. Just allow those old models to melt away. Or just experience your connection with yourself. Your connections with your family, your connection to your friends, and the connection with your community. Like nodes on a decentralized network. When you feel your own worth, you also feel the worth of others in your network. That is what unconditional love allows us to experience and to live, knowing everybody's worth, not because what they do, but just because they exist.